Many men over 50 lose confidence in the most private part of their lives, not because of a lack of love, but because their bodies seem to turn against them. The truth is, the real problem isn't age or hormones. It's a tiny spot, no bigger than a coin, that stops blood from flowing where and when it should. And the good news? Just 1 minute a day can reopen that flow of vitality, naturally with no pills, no risks, no side effects. I'm Dr. Mark, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience. Today, I'll show you the golden point on your body that can help you regain your strength, your confidence, and the vitality you thought you left behind in your 30s. Most men over 50 believe that every change in their body, the fatigue, the slower reactions, those moments when things just don't feel the same, is simply because of age. But the truth is, it's not age's fault. Over the years, I've met hundreds of men, and they all shared one hidden problem no one ever talked about: tension in the pelvic floor muscles. I want you to picture this: a garden hose that's been kinked. The water is still there, but it can't flow. Your body works the same way. Years of sitting, stress, and tightness cause the muscles in your pelvis to clamp down, cutting off circulation, the very flow of energy that fuels a man's strength and vitality. One of my patients, Richard, 62, once told me, "Doctor, I thought I was just getting old." But after a few weeks of learning how to unlock his pelvic floor, he came back smiling. "I didn't realize my body was just waiting to wake up again." Your body is the same. It's not weak. It's simply blocked. And once you send it the right signal, that natural flow of strength and confidence comes rushing back, just like it used to. I genuinely want to hear your story. How long has it been since you felt strong, confident, and alive in your own body, the way you did when you were younger? And deep down, do you still believe that your body has the power to recover, that it just needs to be awakened the right way, without pills or complicated treatments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We read and reply to every single one carefully and sincerely, because every story matters. And if this video resonated with you, hit like, share it with the men you care about, and subscribe to this channel. So together we can make life after 50 the beginning of renewed strength and vitality, not the start of decline. I want you to imagine this. There's a small switch deep inside your body, and when you touch it just right, your blood flow unlocks. It warms, moves freely, and reaches places that have been quiet for far too long. This isn't magic. It's simple biology. When you gently massage the right area of the pelvic floor, your body releases a powerful molecule called nitric oxide, or NO. Think of NO as your body's gentle reminder to your blood vessels, whispering, "Relax." The vessels open, become more elastic, blood flows easier, and your nerves start communicating clearly again. Have you ever felt that stiffness? Not just in your muscles, but in your reflexes, in your very responsiveness? One of my patients once told me, "Doctor, I thought I was just getting old. Turns out my blood vessels had just forgotten how to open the door." When circulation returns, the prostate and bladder get better nourishment. The pelvic nerve stops straining, and the body naturally finds its rhythm again. No pills required. What I want you to remember is this: your body still remembers how to heal. Nitric oxide is simply the key that reminds it of its original design, to let your vitality return naturally and steadily, right where it belongs. When you start practicing this technique regularly, the first thing you'll notice isn't something magical. It's the quiet return of sensations you thought were gone. One morning you'll wake up feeling lighter, warmer, with a gentle current of energy flowing through your breath again. Many of my patients have told me, "Doctor, I don't know why, but after just 2 weeks, I'm sleeping deeper and waking up in a completely different mood." Have you ever lost sleep because you kept getting up during the night, or felt that dull heaviness in your lower back and hips, as if you were carrying the weight of age itself? Once circulation is restored, those small discomforts begin to fade. The body regains balance, and the mind follows with calm. A 67-year-old friend of mine, Frank Miller, once said something I'll never forget. "I don't just feel healthier, I feel alive again." That's the power of restoring your body's natural flow. When blood reaches the places it's meant to go, the body takes care of the rest. You sleep better, think clearer, and, perhaps most importantly, your confidence quietly returns. Sometimes true happiness is simply feeling strong again, from the inside out. I want you to sit with me for just 1 minute. Literally, find a comfortable position. Sit on the edge of a chair with your knees slightly apart, or lie on your back with your knees bent so your lower back and hips can fully relax. Take a deep breath. This isn't a workout. It's a quiet way to reconnect with your body after years of busyness. Now I want you to imagine you're looking for a small unlock button. With your fingertips, gently touch the soft area between your scrotum and your anus. That's your perineum. You'll notice it feels slightly more sensitive than the surrounding skin. That's exactly where we want to focus. When applying pressure, remember the tomato rule. Firm enough to feel, but never to the point of pain. Just like testing if a tomato is ripe. Gentle, but intentional. You can do this in two simple ways. First, make small circular motions for about 30 seconds clockwise, then switch directions for another 30 seconds. Or press gently for 5 seconds, release, and repeat until you reach 1 full minute. Don't rush. Your body responds best to patience. If you want extra comfort, warm a few drops of oil, castor oil, coconut oil, or black seed oil, between your palms before applying. The warmth helps your muscles soften and relax more deeply. Timing matters too. In the morning, this acts like flipping on your circulation switch. You'll feel your body warm up and wake up. In the evening, it's a way of saying goodnight, releasing tension from your hips and lower back for a deeper, calmer sleep. And if you don't feel anything special today, don't worry. The magic isn't in the strength of your fingers, it's in your consistency. 1 minute a day, gently and regularly, that's how your body remembers the path of blood, breath, and confidence. You've already begun. Now let your body tell the rest of the story. I always tell my patients this. 1 minute of massage a day is just the beginning, but it's the small daily habits that truly keep the body young. The human body, especially after 50, is like a garden. You can turn the water back on, but if the soil isn't cared for, the plants won't stay green for long. So to keep that flow of vitality alive, you have to nurture your habits as much as your body. Start with your breath. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 2, exhale for 6. With each breath, you're sending a signal to your vagus nerve, the body's natural brake pedal. It slows your heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and quiets the noise of stress. Every deep breath is your body whispering, relax. The blood knows where to go. After meals, take a slow, 10-minute walk, nothing intense. One of my patients, Stephen, once said, "Doctor, I never thought slowing down could make me stronger." But after 3 weeks, his sleep improved, his blood sugar stabilized, and that heavy feeling in his back was gone. Movement is the body's way of saying thank you for not abandoning it to stillness. Before bed, lie down and gently roll your knees side to side. This simple motion lets your back and hips breathe, releasing the tension you've carried all day. When those tiny pelvic muscles relax, you'll be surprised how deeply and peacefully you sleep, just like you did in your 40s. And each morning, don't forget a warm glass of water with a pinch of sea salt or a few drops of magnesium. Even better if you add a slice of lemon. Think of it as oil for your circulation, helping your muscles relax and your blood move freely again. These habits may seem too small to matter, but it's the small things done consistently that create the biggest changes. Your body doesn't need drastic measures. It just needs your daily attention. Because when you treat it with care, it repays you with health, calm, and that beautiful feeling of being truly alive again. I always tell my patients, after 50, your body doesn't expire. It just needs a reminder of how to run itself. We don't truly grow old. We simply forget how to listen. The human body is a remarkable machine, and sometimes all it needs is a small signal to remember how it used to work. 1 minute a day may sound trivial, but done consistently, it's like water dripping on stone. Day by day, it reopens a life-giving channel you thought was gone. Add 4 simple habits: proper breathing, an easy walk, gentle stretching, and mineral-rich hydration, and you'll notice something almost surprising: energy returning, deeper sleep, a clearer mind, and a quiet confidence growing again. No pills, no grand promises. What you need is consistency, in the trust that your body still remembers how to heal. Start today, slowly, regularly, and let your body prove that vitality doesn't disappear. It's still there, waiting for you to call it by name. If this video spoke to you, if somewhere in today's story you saw a reflection of yourself, a man who was once strong, full of energy, and now wants to reclaim it, then don't just watch and move on. Hit like, so I know you're still here, walking this journey with me. And if you believe that health and vitality after 50 can be restored naturally, share this video with your friends, your family, because one simple click from you might help someone else rediscover faith in their body and start living fully again with strength, joy, and peace. And don't forget to subscribe, because every week I share natural, practical methods, small, easy steps that can deeply change how you feel about aging, sleep, energy, and confidence. This isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a community of men who believe that turning 50 isn't the end, but the beginning of a stronger, sharper, and happier chapter of life.